sack with my brother. Nigga, I stutter. Shawty just left me on scene, yeah, she want another.
Along Side Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And, of course, Keontae George. This is their first game without him.
Yeah, like a lot of people, I didn't see the trade coming. He was the team in many people's eyes. It'll be interesting to see how they evolve as a squad with him gone.
Here's Dillingham. Into the lane. Pass to Holmgren. Williams from long range. Drops in the three. Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
And he parries his first look.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Now here's Sexton. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. That doesn't go either for Sexton. First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the rejection. Here's Markkanen. Here he goes. And the layup is good off the glass.
Boy, you love to see Markkanen put it on the deck and finish with power. Defense wants no part of that.
Williams misses. On offense, here's Utah. It's a three-point game. Doris, when we talk about home court advantages, the Jazz have amongst the best.
They do, B.A. You have to play at altitude. They're also a little bit isolated as well, so travel is hard. Let me tell you this, their fan base is loud, L-O-U-D.
And he parries his first look.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
Now here's Holmgren. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Down low. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Here's Holmgren. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And that one's good. Markkanen.
Timeout.
How about that? Markkanen able to take the contact and play through it. Big time finish.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Thunder trail by 3. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
Outside for Sexton. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror. He sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Every trip up the floor gets more and more important.
Yes, indeed. They badly want to stop the bleeding here.
The Thunder with another miss.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Well, the Thunder will be building a new arena, Doris, right across the street from their current home.
Well, how exciting that the downtown arena is set to open in the 29-30 season with a 25-year lease. This secures the team's long-term future in Oklahoma City. And honestly, BA, this fan base is so passionate, they deserve it.
Now here's Sexton. And Williams punches it home.
Well, Sexton sees his open teammate and puts it exactly where it needs to be.
Here's Dillingham. Kessler with a rebound. And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Of course, I'm going to give you three names here. John Stockton, Karl Malone, Pete Maravich. Which one is the greatest player to ever wear a Jazz uniform?
I'm not going greatest player, BA. I'm going greatest tandem in the history of the Utah Jazz. John Stockton and Karl Malone pick-and-roll play were poetry in motion.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Thunder able to keep possession. LeVert outside. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Jaquez. Uses the glass on the layup.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's the Thunder now. Trailing by 10. From deep, Sarr. Kessler with a rebound. Oh, wow!
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Oklahoma City shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. On offense, here's Utah. They're on an 18-3 run. Oh, there's the alley! Up high and down it goes on the lob.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Juzang. Connects from downtown.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Sarr with the drive. The rebound by the Jazz. And another fast break chance for the Jazz. Here we go. Jaquez no good. LeVert outside. Pass to Stevenson. Good D by Kessler.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. Up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Tough to...
23.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Jazz enjoying a nice lead here.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Pass to Juzang. It's Jaquez on the wing. From outside the arc. Fires in the triple. Catchings has got 7 points.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Dillingham. Drives to the hoop. And a strong finish with two hands.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Fires at the elbow. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all. He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
To the paint. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Pass to Catchings. Here's Juzang. Fires the three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Here's Dillingham. Got a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz, number 3.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Hartenstein a screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
Okay, that's how you stop a dunk. The defender brings the interference in a big way.
That's a big-time finish for Chet Holmgren. Boy, you get him in the restricted area, look out.
And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And he's going for the lob. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Thunder trail by 13. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Mark Dagnall said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Sexton, that's good.
Well, Sexton showing that he's more than just a jump shooter. Very comfortable on the interior against size.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Oklahoma City making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. Fires from the line. The rebound by the Jazz. Earlier in the game, they led by 19.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists. So just a great sense of when to get into space and become available. And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
First team foul. Jazz substitution.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The three. A big triple. Gilgeous-Alexander.
You can see the ball handling ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Moves with precision, creates opportunities in pick and roll action. That's nice.
Pass to Williams. he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Third foul of the half, and that's the risk you take leaving him out there.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. Coming on to the fourth of the Jazz.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Second chance shot. Outside Stevenson. Outside for Dort. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
.133 left to play in the first half. Just 5 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander. And Doris, no doubt about it. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force. What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Rebounded by Juzang.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
It's Jaquez on the wing. Kessler a screen. Lets it fly from 18. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Jaquez has got his first points of the night.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Here's Juzang. He has 6. There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
30 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside Jaquez. Kessler a screen. 6 to shoot. Juzang, that's good. Juzang's got 9.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 8. The shot won't fall. Here's Juzang. It'll count. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. So we conclude the first half.
27.
Utah ahead, up by 15. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. For 3, Sexton. Right wing. Goes back up. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. Thunder trail by 15. Here's Williams. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I mean, Jalen Williams is a guy who a lot of people are excited about. He has the talent to be a multi-time All-Star and perhaps an even higher ceiling than that.
And here are the Jazz. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. And he makes it. He's got 6.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Tipped. And they'll get another chance. Tries again. Rebounded by the Jazz. Williams from long range. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Jazz lead by 18.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Jazz foul. Clinging. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Jazz leading by 17. Markkanen with it. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. And the basket is good. Markkanen's got 6.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Screen by Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The layup off target.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Offensive rebound.
Well, outstanding contest on the shot, and then he's positioned perfectly to go after the rebound.
He launches a 3. Drains the triple.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was, BA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
Pass to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game. The Jazz making a switch here.
Jazz substitution. Number 24.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Five on the clock. Great D that time from Holmgren.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Behind the back and lays it in. Give him 8 points now.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Thunder trail by 18. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. And another miss by Oklahoma City. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Tipped. Pass to Juzang. Now Kessler. Wide open look. No good. A bit long that time. Here's Sarr to the middle. Holmgren. Yeah, that one's good. Holmgren's got 13.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring. Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Hey, watch him.
Here's Sarr. To the inside. And that one's good. Holmgren. Holmgren's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Now here's Sexton. Give him 8. Three-pointer. On the wing, Sexton. Pass to Kessler. No one near him. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed. And you know, when you have the size and skill of a guy like Chet Holmgren, you're going to draw fouls.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
So both teams making some changes here.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Pass to Jose. Tries it from the top of the key. That one goes. Count it. 11 points in the game. Thunder trail by 16. He takes it in. Yes, it's good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
36 seconds left in the third quarter here. Pass to Markkanen. Kessler with it. Offline with a baseline jumper. Inside. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
You're seeing everything on display for Chet Holmgren. He understands angles. He's smart. He's got good hands. He can shoot it. What a night.
Pass to Kessler. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
With one on the clock. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Utah Jazz. Now holding a 12-point lead at
57.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Thunder trail by 12. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. And here is Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. And the deficit down inside single digits.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Thunder trail by 11. Hartenstein a screen. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Here's Catchings. And he goes in for the dunk.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Filipowski.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Oh, Kessler with the block.
Such a disruptive defender, Kessler, one of the best shot blockers this league has to offer.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Dort for three. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Jazz leading by 15. Here's Filipowski. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Dillingham, no good. Utah with the ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Catching. And he hammers it down right in the face of Jalen Williams.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, Kessler with the block.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it. As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is